welcome everyone to the Justin Ruggles after party. And as Justin has suggested, maybe we call it the 420 after party because everyone here, we're talking about weed and stuff, and I'm literally holding a doobie that I'm trying to roll up here. I just cleaned out my my little coffee grinder that I use for grinding up my weed, and I have like I need to rent a truck just to pull around the kife that I got out of it. So, so I'm mixing it in with my doobie. So this is going to be some potent ass shit. So that's all I can tell you.
There's my case that I just can't keep my busted up stuff in. Have a look at the kife that's on the lid of that. Every now and then I just give it a scrape. Every now and then I give it a scrape. It's so fucking powerful. It sits right down.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Imagine
anyway,
if this was... Go ahead, Neil. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So far in here with us, of course, we have the guest of honor right over here as I point with my doobie. Mr. Justin Ruggles. We, of course, have my producer and co-host, Mr. Mikey Famine. We have the defense of atheism in the Twitter chats there, Mr. Irish Swede. And, of course, my brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Ollerman, and our sailing expert, Ms. Stephanie Helms, is also with us.
Mikey, you are a sign of the times. You are one of the riders of the great apocalypse that is to come.
I am?
Famine.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bull.
Famine's one of the riders, isn't it? Or does he accompany death? I can't remember.
4 horsemen.
Famine's in there, yeah. Famine,
Yep.
war, famine, pestilence, and something else. Death.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm glad to know that.
Now, wait a minute.
Part of
Why
this
is
here.
death part of the apocalypse? I mean,
He's one of the 4 riders in the apocalypse.
Run-of-the-mill.
He's the leader of the 4.
Jesus.
I mean, he thinks he's the leader, but we all have our.
Well, who else would be the leader?
They told us
Famine,
Michael.
obviously.
War? He's too fucking crazy.
They told us Michael. You remember
Famine?
Michael?
No, everybody.
With the sword mouth.
All he does is stir people to this. What? With the sword mouth.
Actually, oh shit, dude! You've got 2. You've got Michael and you've got Famine. You got 2 riders of the apocalypse.
You're welcome. I'm just here to ride, y'all.
Well, I mean, it's talking JWs here. That the apocalypse is pretty much it.
It's always around the corner.
Yeah, so it's an 18. Well, no, 19. No, I don't know.
2,000
years.
I don't know. If they've given up on that whole, well, it wasn't when this generation passes away. It was. Have they given up on that yet?
They had. Back when I was a teenager, they were like, "Oh, we had some new light." Now it's not the generation that was born in 1914. Now it's just a general generation.
Yeah, but which one? It's like the Pete Townsend's generation, or my generation, or
The Pepsi generation.
yeah. Well, there you go.
The choice of a new generation.
Generation X.
They lost people over that. They lost people over the 1975 thing. I mean, there was a lot of people left in 75.
And I mean, Billy Idol's
not a
band,
surprise,
not
really.
Everybody else.
Yeah, well,
So I was at the weed store the other day, and they had a deal on buy 2 packs of papers, you get 1 pack of paper free.
Is it
Nice.
Green
So
Friday?
I bought some
Weed
papers. So I bought some papers. I bought 15 packs of papers,
store? Lord.
various flavors.
Party time.
That's
I
like
can't do the
750
fucking
papers,
flavored
dude.
ones. I can't.
750 papers, dude. I only roll
Wait a
1 or
minute.
2 joints a day. That's going to last me a couple of years.
Just
smoke out of a bowl.
papers, or you can't do like a flavored blunt too.
I can't do the flavored stuff. I don't know why. I've never been a big pro fan of that stuff. That's why I buy the simple ass zigzags. Zigzag white.
Probably why you didn't like my haiku this week, then.
Oh, maybe. What do you mean I didn't like it? Did I see it?
I don't know. Did you never commented on it?
Jesus Christ,
Usually
is
when
that
you
a
like it, you
femur?
comment on it.
Is that a femur?
It could be.
That better not be a femur.
It's got
again.
a brain aneurysm.
oh fuck!
He used to play
It's
in
my
the
new pipe. I
NFL.
bought it yesterday. Something new to smoke out of.
Looks like you got bodies.
And I also got myself a new mouse pad the other day.
Wow.
Jabba the Hutt.
Ollie showed off all his new toys.
Yep. I went to the pot shop. I mean, I only go there every now and then. Not the pot shop, but the head shop, right? So.
Where they sell human heads?
No, they just call it that because
Itty bitty kind.
like pot smoking stuff in there, dude.
Total headshot. So I had to go out today, and I picked up some crickets for my spiders I mentioned earlier.
Crickets?
And, yeah, feed them. And I stopped by the Walmart there, and they had leftover Black Friday shit, and they had one of the Batman cowls, the original Batman, like the Adam West Batman cowls in the Lego. So I had to grab it. Fucking half price, man. Half price for this.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, and you can tell it's the original one with the eyebrows, the blue eyebrows.
Yep.
Send me down the shock repellent bat spray.
And I picked up this one too. The Batmobile from the
From the movie.
that's from the
Christian
more recent
Bale
one is from
movies.
Dark Knights. Yeah, that's good
Yep.
stuff.
No, I actually picked it up because it's got a Scarecrow minifigure.
What's that guy's name who played Scarecrow in the Christopher Nolan Batmans?
Oh shit. It's escaping me.
I never know his name. He was in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Q in the new Bond movies, right?
Nope.
Q in the new Bond movies.
I thought Q
Same
was
guy.
a lady.
What?
No.
Killian?
The young computer expert. The guy that gives
Yeah,
Bond
that's-
his guns.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Cillian Murphy.
Killian Murphy.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Is
Google.
that his name?
No, not thank you, Google. Thank you, my memory.
Oh, okay. I
Thank
didn't
you,
hear
Sweetle. Sweegle.
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 Sneak.
I spent a lot of time
I
on my
know what I'll
computer
do.
for the last 10 weeks.
My precious brain.
I got to introduce my wife to the Lord of the Rings for the first time a few weeks ago. She enjoyed it. I was really happy. I
you
didn't
go.
know how she was going to feel about it.
You mentioned
Obviously,
earlier
the
you
extended
played
edition
D&D.
first up.
Yeah, and actually, the first time she played D&D was in September. She went through like a weekend. We had 3 days. We played over 24 hours in that 3 days, like 24 hours total time. 109 players, 18 DMs, and it was all like same story. It's fantastic. It was so good, but I was so worried that like it wasn't going to turn out. It was my first year there. She's like, "Yeah, I want to come with you." So I was like, "I'm kind of wondering if you're going to be okay," but she loved it. It's fantastic. We're going again next year. It's a great time.
I bet you it's all 5th edition crap, though.
Oh,
It is
here
all
we
5th
go.
edition. Yep.
Here we go. Ollie.
Yeah.
All right.
Ollie the purist.
We get it. Okay. You like what you like. All right.
So wait a minute. Now they're doing D&D 1. Have you found out about this?
What?
D&D 1.
D&D
Have you found
1.
about this?
What
They're
does that
gonna.
mean?
It's gonna be more of like a living, like breathing kind of. They're not gonna do like the addition thing anymore. It's gonna
Errata?
be. Yeah, like they're like you can still play. You can still use all the old stuff, any of the old stuff that you want, but it's gonna be more of like. They're not going to have like an edition, like a 6th edition that comes out to replace the 5th one. That's going to be like a constantly evolving thing. So they're bundling up a lot of like the digital packages and a lot of the physical books and stuff, bundling all that up. All
But they're
free
not going backwards compatible to the editions I prefer.
Well,
I
if
can't
you heard
see it.
something,
I
if you heard
can't-
something,
I can't see how.
You're right. I think it's just 5th
5th
edition.
edition
I
just
think it's
isn't
just 5th
compatible with
edition.
it at all.
Yeah.
So
5th edition will be the old, but I honestly wonder though. They're trying to make it. They're trying to make it as custom experience to the people who play it as they can, and I applaud
Isn't
their
that what
effort.
GURPS
But I'm
was for?
what's that?
oh,
Isn't that what
GURPS,
GURPS was for?
the game of 1,000 charts.
Yeah.
It literally had 1,000 charts.
Role-playing.
There was percentile charts where you would go and roll to see where you hit the guy, and then you would roll again to see how much
How much damage?
how severe the damage was.
Yeah.
Right. And you just roll on chart after chart after chart, and then you'd eventually come up with this result that was so unique. Like you might never roll that result again as to what happened and the way the hit happened and stuff like that. It was ridiculous. Right.
One of the things that they're doing is they're making the players more customizable. Like if you want to play half of certain races or whatever, then they have a system for that so that you can set that up. If you want to have like a custom background, they kind of streamline that so you can make up a custom background that's still going to be a competitive background with the other ones that are better. Some are better than others, but some of the things that they're talking about, it sounds really exciting. I can't help but say it. I was a little skeptical at first, but I don't know. I think they might be doing something good with it.
Hey, I'm excited with you. Don't let Ollie pull his little rain cloud on your parade. He hates everything that is not exactly what Ollie has in front of him. He hates every video game that isn't Cyberpunk.
I disagree with 5th edition, dude.
He hates 5th edition because of the way they price things and this laundry list of reasons that he says about everything. Every time someone says DNA, but he loves it and he's really excited too.
Hey, listen, I agree with you. Like 5th edition, yeah. The way they price things, I get it.
They fucked a lot of things up.
They're making money though, and I'm glad that they're making money because they're bringing D&D to a lot more people. Isn't
that what you want, Ollie? Isn't that
they are bringing D&D to a lot more people? That they are doing.
A lot of stupid people, huh, Ollie?
Dude, do you really want me to make that comment that I made a long time ago that got me in so much trouble?
No, you don't have to say it. Speaking of D&D content, if you're not busy on Sundays, you should check out Nat One Heroes. It's just a full atheist-led 5e homebrew.
Yep.
Nice.
Produced by yours truly. Jonathan, I don't know what Jonathan's up to.
Nat One Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Not One Heroes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I the only other like atheist content D&D thing I do is D&D minus. Do you know the Puzzle and Thunderstorm guys?
I've heard of them.
Okay. Noah Illusions.
I do not.
Enright.
Yeah, you don't know Illusions.
No. Yeah, I know Noah. Yeah.
Eli
Boggs.
Boggs. They do D&D minus.
I want to get Eli on.
They only do it like once a month though.
Yeah.
But like it's hilarious. It's really good stuff.
Is it just a talk show about D&D, or are they actually recording episodes where they're playing?
No, they're recording episodes where they're playing. Eli is DMing. He's oh my god, it's crazy. Like it's not like okay. If you're a hardcore like purist D&D player, you're not gonna like it. But if you are in it for the comedy, you'll like it. I think
we're very comedy oriented. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sweet.
So Ollie will hate it.
I wouldn't say that. I don't mind comedy-oriented games. I had fun in that little one-off thing that we did there with Jonathan for Halloween.
Oh, we played 10 Candles. Have you heard of 10 Candles, Justin?
I've not.
So it's just like it's a dystopian landscape. The them are out there, and we have all these things we have to do, but you can't win. And he lights these candles, and then every time a candle goes out, whether it's by hook or by crook, it's out, which means the players no longer have narrative control. And then whenever he got narrative, Jonathan, the DM, whenever he got narrative control, it just got bad. So you want to move along as much as you can without any conflict so that the candle don't go out. Because as soon as the candle goes out, he just makes it worse. And this jerk bag beneath me here, come to find out, had a plan to blow us all up with a grenade he had stashed in his wheelchair, of all things.
I was going to take everybody out.
He's going to try and murder us.
It was a cult thing. Come on now.
Just want to watch other people's worlds burn.
Yeah, he just wanted to set us on fire and kill us.
As soon as Jonathan said that nobody makes it out of the night alive, I said, okay, I can work with that.
So we hatched this little plan to murder us all. I can't believe this guy.
Is Nat One Heroes on?
Whoa.
Was that me?
No, that was Stephanie.
Stephanie, you're domo arigato.
No, it's not even robot. It's all static.
Robo.
Hey.
Whoa.
You sound like Donald Duck has got something shoved in his throat. Oh man, it might be too stoned for that. Fuck.
So is Nat One
think
Heroes?
so.
Is that here on YouTube or is that on like a podcast?
Twitch,
YouTube, Twitch, and
Twitter.
podcast.
Twitch.
Good Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Oh, you get all that shit confused.
I'll give
So
you a
I
link.
busted up enough weed for one doobie, and then I cleaned the fucking my grinder thingy out, and I had enough kife and ended up rolling 3 joints.
There you go. There you go.
Like, holy fuck!
You got to come over here. I'll let you roll joints over here all day long if you want, Neil. I got lots
Rub
of
it,
paper.
rub it in, Neil. Just rub it in.
Look at that shit. 3 fucking monster doobies.
You barbarians in your paper.
Every time you hear that coin snows, you better be having a toke or having a drink or something.
I can't
What?
smoke inside. All you know that.
What is
Dude.
what is the coin thing?
Fine.
That's
It's Neil's
hashtag
phone.
coins is the drinking game that we had back when I was drinking. When I could drink. So
No.
now I just have to drink my water.
I'll trade places with you, man.
Yeah, I've been drinking Neil's beers and shit for him.
I've been having toke.
I'm so drunk so much. Ollie keeps sending these poems. I have to do a triple shot. My liver is failing.
It's going fuck enough.
How long have I been sending you haikus for now, do you think? 2 months?
Too
I got a lot of them. I probably got 20 or 30 of them now.
I give you a bad link. I think I gave you a bad link.
We'll try it. I
Bad
just
link
now
for
saw
what?
It worked?
it.
Down, go
No,
down.
it's O&E. Hold on, here it is. There you go.
Right on.
Yeah, the first one didn't quite work, did it?
Yeah, people taking our names and then not use. That's the most frustrating thing with a new project is everybody gets together, you mull over names for 2.5 hours, you decide on a name, the name's taken, and lo and behold, the account hasn't been used in fucking 4 years. It's got 1 follower. It's like, oh come on, just give up the damn name already.
Hey, listen, I'm not trying to insert myself or anything, but if you ever
Where do
want
I
like a
sign?
guest player, I'm absolutely game. Let me in.
Why do you think I've been warming you up for the last 15 minutes?
I love to play. I'm always expected to be the DM. You know, that's
Oh,
like it's not a problem. I like DMing. It's just it consumes my entire life.
yeah.
So being
Say
a player is fantastic. This whole
I like being a
weekend
player.
thing that we did in September, it was fantastic. Not that being a DM isn't, but like it's just so involving. And I'm the dumbass who I don't run like stuff that I download or buy.
Right.
I have to create everything from scratch. So
Me too.
it's my own damn fault, But
Yeah.
yeah, playing. Oh my god, dude! You want a guest player? I'm absolutely in. I know that you probably got enough players, but if you do want one,
No, go for it, man. They keep trying to wrangle me in, and I don't have time.
You were supposed to be there last Sunday. I was very excited. I'm like, oh, we're going to the place where Neil's going to be. Maybe he's going to pop in later. Oh, he's not coming.
Ooh.
Do you want to see what your character looks like? Or here, I'll show everybody else. You probably already seen it.
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't seen what my character. I didn't even know I had a character.
We were waiting. You were built into the story.
Oh fuck!
You terrible.
You were supposed to come play this NPC. It turned up being an NPC because you weren't there probably. Right?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. There we go.
They probably killed me off in the first 5 minutes.
That's
tried.
what I would
You'll
do.
receive 52 arrows to the forehead. That's it. He's done.
they all went to the knee.
Zermos cast Flame Blade.
You know,
Right on.
Neil goes full Steve Martin.
Who's doing the
the
artwork?
Elder Scrolls universe
That's
and
me.
Arrow to
Jonathan,
Oh, right
I
on.
guess.
married.
Fuck, buddy, I'm ripped.
Say again, sweet.
Woo!
In
We'll
the Elder Scrolls universe, the phrase "arrow to the knee" means you got married.
Really? I took that arrow last year. Done.
What
That's
the
a
fucking
couple.
hell?
That's awesome.
A couple of.
I just wanna know-
A couple.
Can he fly? Does that hair make him fly? Because it's like wings. What? It
The
soars.
cloak.
What?
The cloak.
The cloak is actually the hair, right?
It is his hair.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
You know, it's really
fucking
funny.
ripped.
It's like all of a sudden my browser
Oh,
completely
yeah.
failed. And then all of you all sounded like Donald Duck. And then I came back in and it's like, hey, you sound like Donald Duck. I was like,
No,
what
that was
is
you.
going on? What is going on? My God.
That's funny.
That makes me laugh. But yeah,
I had to explain it. My mom said today, to me today, isn't all weed called shit? And I said, Mom, that comes from a Cheech and Chong joke back from their first movie, and I had to explain the Labrador joke to my parents.
Labrador.
Oh,
I
following
had
the
to follow-
Labrador around.
My
with the
dog ate
baggie.
my stash, man. I had to follow him around for 3 days to get it back.
The paper baggie. This is good shit.
So we're smoking shit, man.
It's Labrador, man.
Labrador, man.
Those guys are great on TikTok now too.
Are they?
I dig 'em.
They're doing
Oh
stuff.
yeah, they
I
do
don't
stuff on TikTok.
dude, so.
They're fucking funny. They'll sit there and then they'll say the most ridiculous things too, which is just
Yeah, they're silly as hell.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. I'm there for the silly.
Tommy Chong actually lives up here half the year up here. in
Well, he's from Vancouver.
Yeah, so I've actually seen him a few times downtown.
Yeah.
Like once saw him and gave him a nod in a restaurant called Sophie's Cosmic Cafe. He's been in there, and usually he just sits away at the back and stuff like that. Because he's really recognizable, let's face it. But yeah, and I've just seen him around town and stuff, just walking around like downtown Vancouver and stuff like that. So I've never actually walked up and talked to the guy, but the next time if I happen to run into him, I think I'm going to do that. Go up there
Why not?
and say,
take his eyeball out.
want to smoke a joint? He'll be like, yeah.
Take out his eye.
Or you could do the
Gonna
classic.
pop his
thing.
eyeball out. Come on.
Pop it out. Keep it as a trophy.
No, he's gonna have to cut the optic nerve, and I'm not going to cut the optic nerve.
Gouge and run. Man, like a,
Pop and run.
Stop that man. He's got my retina.
Try to get Tommy on the show. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm not sure if he's a believer or not, to be honest.
I don't know either.
I think
Neil, did you grow up
he's-
religious?
Sort of.
My story is a little bit on the oddball side. I'm adopted. My biological folks, whom I've known now since the year 2000. The cool part of it is I was conceived in the backseat of a '57 Chevy Bel Air hardtop 2-door.
well. That's
And the odd part about that is that was the car that my adopted father that I grew up with was saving
At least-
for me.
at least it wasn't 4 on the floor and 2 on the windshield.
No, it was he was saving that, and then his mom made him sell it. I guess when they moved from Florida to Montreal at the time. So anyway, so I was born to Catholics, and of course they were young. They were 16 and 17, I believe, at the time. So back then you didn't do stuff like that. Well, according to them, you're
What?
not supposed to do stuff like that.
Did
So
obviously.
I was put up for adoption, and I was raised in the Jewish faith. So, I mean, if let's put it this way, I always say this: if Christianity is the right path, then why would God allow me to be born to them but raised in the Jewish faith? People, well, the Jews are the chosen people. I'm like, well,
Because God is Meshuggah, that's why.
Meshuggah, yeah, he's Meshuggah, yeah, absolutely.
Good band.
Yeah, Meshuggah's awesome. So I was raised in the Jewish faith, and I went through Hebrew school and stuff like that because it's what you do when you're a Jewish kid. You got to have a bar mitzvah at some point. So, and just the stories, I couldn't get it. I was like, no, I don't buy this shit, and I'd question them, and I'd always spend a lot of time in the hallway because I was asking too many fucking questions. I don't know if I really ever had a belief, but I remember times when I'd be asking God to help a friend or do something, right? Not really a prayer, but just like, hey man, if you're real, can you help my friend? He's got, he broke his leg or whatever, right? So, but of course, nothing ever happened because prayer is fucking useless. But anyway, so yeah, I in the back of my mind, I think I've always had that non-belief, but tried to believe, and then just throughout my 20s, I started getting into the Wicca and paganism and stuff like that.
Same here. Yeah, I did like the Asatru thing until I found out it was fucking racist as shit, and I was like, "Fuck that shit." No.
Yeah, and I tried to
Wait a
spells, and of
minute.
course they never work, right? So I basically got into it because the girl I was dating at the time was into that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's sex magic." I'm like, "I'm in."
That's a lot like
the cone of
Rocco.
power. Okay, here's my cone of fucking power.
Until we met a girl that read.
You want to talk about seriously weird shit? Read Aleister Crowley.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have his books.
Fucking crazy.
I have his tarot deck, for fuck's sakes. I have the Crowley tarot deck still, and a dragon tarot deck because I love dragons. Yeah. So that's pretty much
like as a Jewish person, like I've heard a lot of people say that because I know it's different for everybody. It's not like Judaism is one thing. I understand that, but like was your questioning of the faith, was that discouraged?
No, not really. Most Jews today are fairly secular.
Yeah, like there's a lot of cases I've heard people say, I question God, and like the rabbi was like, yeah, everybody does that, like that's the way that I heard it brought to me, and I was like, wow, you got to question God. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Unless unless you're a Lubavitcher or something,
right? If you go into Auschwitz, there's somebody carved into the wall there. If God exists, he's got a lot to answer for, kind of thing, right? So I think since the Holocaust, a lot of Jews have become far more secular. Like I lived in Israel for a couple of years as well. Like I finished grade 11 and 12 over there. So, and from what I know, is nobody there is really overly religious. They observe the holidays and stuff like that, of course. And I think the weirdest thing that I saw when I was there, the first time I was there, because we have, Remembrance Day here and stuff like that. They have their version of Remembrance Day. And the air horns go off. And the moment the air horns go off, everybody stops dead what they're doing. They get out of their vehicles, they stand up, and they do it for a whole minute. And then the air horn stops, and then everybody goes back. Everybody goes back to their whatever they were doing. Like they just literally, everything just stops. I was like, holy shit. So yeah.
They do that in Poland with the Warsaw Ghetto uprising. They I guess that lasted for like 3 days, but the moment that I guess that it was finally put down, everybody gets out and stands for 3 minutes.
Yep, it's quite common, native atheists, quite common.
You could say that very few people in Israel are really religious, except for the government. They keep electing these crackers.
Oh, yeah. Is Netanyahu back now too?
He is.
Yep.
Old baby.
He's guy's got issues.
Yeah, they were investigating him for was it fraud or was it stealing, taking money, something like that. I didn't know he was. When they said he was coming back, I was like, wow. God, if we do the same thing, we're going to end up with Trump again.
It's like Silvio Berlusconi in Italy. I mean, my God, the guy's corrupt.
Aren't all politicians fucking corrupt, really?
No.
Thinking of it. Well,
I would have to agree with that.
Them. Most
too
of them
many.
will say that.
Yeah, it's once you get
too
to
many.
97.83%.
Once you get to a certain point of power, it's like the odds of them being a decent human being just plummet.
Yeah, because you develop.
They can't get there without taking
untouchable,
doing the bad shit.
You think you're above the law. You think you're untouchable because that power corrupts, and ultimate power corrupts ultimately, right? So that's why God is evil.
No doubt.
Fucking God.
Ultimate power.
God is real. If God is real, he's got a terrible sense of humor. Or perhaps an incredibly ironic one, kind of like Mikey.
Or a blood fetish.
Yeah.
It doesn't know
Shit,
how
no,
to
I forgot what I was
design
gonna
a damn
say.
heart.
Oh, he does, but he lost the instructions when he made yours, sweet.
No.
No, he just said, "I'm going to fuck with this one."
Yeah. He rolls a 20-sided die, and
I rolled a
Yeah,
nat
that's it.
one.
yeah, he rolled a nat one.
Hence the name, everybody. Net One Heroes for all your D&D 5e homebrew needs.
In case you're wondering, Justin, I just went through my
Although the
second
show's good.
heart surgery.
I'm sorry, Swede. What did you say?
Yeah,
I
you're
just went
really
through my second open heart
low.
surgery.
You just went through open heart surgery?
Second.
My
Second.
second.
What? It's for
Oh wow!
go round number 2.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pull
goodness!
the mic closer, sweet. Can't hear you.
It almost
Wait,
sounds like he's going through the wrong
How about
mic.
now?
Nope.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, you sound very far away. Are you going through the right mic?
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you're allowed to tell him that, Ali, man. I don't know. I don't
Why?
know. It just feels
Why?
weird when you say it.
Why?
You get because you have a lot of mic issues. I don't know if you're the guy that can say that. I just
Am
Do
I
you
having
think-
mic issues now? Did I have any tonight so far?
not tonight, but you got.
Okay.
How
Do you
about
think that-
now?
There you
Yo,
go.
yeah.
You're much
Ah, there
closer
you
now.
go.
Yeah.
There he
Do you
is.
think that this last time has? Do you think it's good progress then, or
I
I
am probably going to have between 4 and 8 more surgeries, but none of them will be open heart. They will just be continuing to put stents in down the aortic artery. So I have what's called Marfan, which means my aorta is brittle, and I get aneurysms, and they have to be fixed.
can they replace?
Sometimes they blow up.
Oh my god! So is it like the
Unfortunate.
is it like the entire? Is it just a portion that's near your heart, or is it like?
My first one was the stem that comes out of your heart. That's called an ascending aortic dissection. My second one was after that repair. They had to do a AAA plus a double TAVR, which means my entire tricuspid that comes out of the top has been reworked, plus 3 different stints on the way down. So it's fun times.
Gee, I
Doesn't
wouldn't
sound
call it
like
that.
much fun.
How old? Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 42. The first one happened a month after my 40th birthday, so it was 2.5
Wow.
years ago.
Geez, yeah, you're like barely older than me.
He's like 10 years older than me. He's very old.
I figured you were pretty young.
Stephanie,
Not a bad
Get
thing.
off my lawn.
You have a lot of youthful energy.
listen to the kids.
Yeah.
I'm old. Listen to the kids, Stephanie.
Get off my lawn. Jerks.
Let me get my- You little whippersnappers!
Mikey, my son turned
Oh,
22
I'm
this
gonna
year.
go get my
You would
crutch
think
out.
that you were an old man.
The look, though, you need a gnarled staff, Neil.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hang
Old
on.
wooden staff.
Hold on.
Get you the
Let me
OG.
just- Give me a piece your idea here.
Is it going to be Lego?
No.
I know.
Yeah, it should be though, shouldn't it?
I gotta
Canonically.
make sure all these
Hey,
teeth
there you go.
are pointed
It's a
in the
walking
right
stick.
direction, so I don't fuck up again.
My sister, rest in peace, did this up for me, and she put a bunch of little like wolf teeth and little gems and stuff all through it. So
Oh, that's cool.
some
That is very cool.
some what do you call it there, quartz there, and more smoky quartz there, and on the top I've got pull out my microphone cable right on there. It's got a little stone on top of there too, rose quartz, I think, really light rose quartz. So yeah, she made that for me. I picked this up at Lauren Lake. Oh, she's got a dragon. There's a dragon right here as well. So, and I got it at Lauren Lake, so I had Lauren Lake carved into it and painted. So yeah, it was my first fishing trip with my biological father and mom. So
Oh
I
wow,
wanted something to commemorate it, so I had this done.
it's
But I
pretty
got to
cool.
repair. Got to put a new leather strap because it snapped. So yeah.
Is this your biological sister or your?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
cool.
However, in 2016, she was killed in a motorcycle accident. So.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, Kitty. Oh, looks like my old cat Lucifer.
Oh, he's a demon, definitely.
And kill Boomer, kill
The hell.
the non-believers. And if Beck is out there, I wanted to tell Beck and Ollie at the same time, and this will have to do. I think I already told Ollie, but he may not remember. So
What?
my father-in-law has a German Shepherd,
Come
and
here.
I've heard Beck and Ollie talking about shepherds, and Ollie's family raised shepherds, and Beck they just know all that, and they're like, German Shepherds, they only get to be about 65, 75 pounds. 65, 70.
What?
So I went
I
to
never said that.
Yeah, I made it up. This is all made up for my head because I'm that guy. But I promise you, I went to Thanksgiving dinner over at the in-laws, and they have they have Rambo. Rambo is, I think, 2 or 3. Rambo is 115 pounds. He's lost 20 pounds.
He's going to have some hip problems. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's already
Depends on the
moving.
shepherd too.
Yeah.
Like King Shepherds they go like 140, 150 pounds. But Boomer weighs 90 pounds. Bailey, my old shepherd, weighed right around 85, 87 pounds. So I don't know.
What sort of a shepherd was Blondie, Hitler's doggo?
I don't know.
Just wondering.
Who knows that?
I don't know. Probably a lot of people, which is frightening.
Some weird neo-Nazi around the
I was
corner.
about to say,
probably.
Steph tries to
There's
low-key figure out
88.
who's a neo-Nazi. She's like,
Wait,
who
I know
knows
who
the
knows.
dog?
They got
I bet Nick
88 and the
Fuentes
type
knows it.
of the breed of German Shepherd that Blondie was.
I bet Nick Fuentes knows.
Bet he does. Too many Nazis around. I'll tell you what.
Good boy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good boy.
It's like, don't they understand that we defeated them in World War II?
No.
They lost. They're worse than the goddamn Confederates.
Right? Fuck. Oh man.
It's weird. It's always weird when I see Confederate flags north of the Mason-Dixon. I'm like, what the? You really don't know history, huh? History, geography, they didn't teach your ass nothing in school. Dumbass, you live in Illinois. You don't get Confederate anything. Uh-oh, we lost somebody.
Yeah, we lost Justin.
We lost Justin.
Lost Justin. What the hell? Maybe
We
he
didn't really
sounded
lose
like
him.
Donald
I mean,
Duck
we know where
too.
he still is, but he's not here anymore. Oh, there he
I heard
is.
doorbell.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Do-doom,
Right. And Adam, or am I doing it? Okay, apparently I'm doing
I thought you were doing it.
Sorry about that.
it. Who's the producer?
Yeah, welcome the guy. I don't remember his name, but welcome back, or Cotter from Welcome Back Cotter.
Cotter.
turned into a
Welcome back,
professional
Cotter.
Turned into a professional poker player.
Who?
Yeah,
Oh,
Gabe.
the guy that
Gabe,
played Kaplan? Gabe Kaplan.
Yeah. What was his real name? I can't remember.
Samuel.
Gabe Kaplan.
Gabe.
His real name? What was
Real
it?
name is Gabe Kaplan.
What was the
Ferdinand.
character's name then?
Gabe, yeah,
Oh,
Gabe,
Cotter. Yeah,
Yeah, Cotter.
Cotter. I'm stoned. Fuck
Ollie.
off. I'm allowed to say stuff like
I was
that.
gonna say, have
It's
another bowl.
Saturday night. I've been smoking since like 10 o'clock this morning when I got up. I'm allowed to fucking say stupid shit like that.
John Travolta.
Up your nose with a rubber hose, all right?
Yeah.
Red Hot Rockets in your
Twice as
pocket.
far with a chocolate bar.
My favorite character was always Epstein, the Puerto Rican Jew. That's not Epstein. That's Horseshack.
That's Horshack, yeah. MC was
Holy
the guy.
fuck,
Yeah.
Ollie, slow down
What?
with the weed, okay, buddy? You're like on another.
No. See,
You're
when
like
I
a
tell
walking
Ollie,
Mandela.
when
effect.
I tell Ollie, I'm like, Ollie, you're getting hard to understand. You're so high. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, all right. What do I
I
know?
disagree. Time to do some hot knife.
He's like, I couldn't hear you over the sound of
No,
the
actually,
butane
he
torch, so I can do some hot
responds this way.
knives.
He responds with, "Yeah."
I got a torch too. I got it for free. Somebody returned it, and it ended up in our warehouse where I worked.
So does that mean I need to ship you some hash so that you can do some hot knives?
You don't need to ship me nothing, buddy. I can get hash anytime.
Okay.
I live in
Yeah.
BC, Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, some of the world's best weed comes out of here.
Yeah. I ordered my pot from BC, dude. I know.
I know. Yeah, well,
It comes
I
in the
mean,
mail, Justin.
I don't buy it
and
by the
comes
U-Haul
in the mail.
load like you do, but
I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair that they can do it by the mail and we can't. I don't think that's fair. I think we
agree.
deserve the mail too.
You know, and the really shitty part was the last time that I did smoke, I was so poor I could only afford like ditch weed. It was terrible.
Speaking of ditchweed, yesterday, I threw away 2.5 pounds of ditchweed.
no, Blue Cat, just
Man,
some odd ramblings from a sound guy.
It had been
Ollie.
sitting. It had been sitting in my cupboard for 2 years. My mother grew it 2 years ago when pot first became legal here, and it was just the worst pot. It didn't get you stoned. It looks like weed, but it didn't get you stoned. So she gave it to me, and it was like I didn't know what to do with it, so I left it sitting in the cupboard. The only half decent thing you could do with it was make like butter with it, but you
Didn't get you, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the other day, just to make room in my cupboard, so I threw it all out.
Tolerance level for the average person here. Tolerance
Do
level
you
for
see?
Ollie.
Do you see this jar here? It was six jars about this size, and 3 more smaller jars. So
You could, I mean, instead of throwing it, you could have given that to a needy pothead instead of just throwing it away. I'm just saying, we can't waste in times like these, Ollie.
In the arms of-
dude,
For just one jar of weed a day.
Sweet seven, Sam McLaughlin.
For just one.
Jesus Christ.
I want to watch the garbage guy though as he dumps the garbage can tomorrow morning. I want to watch it when he dumps it and all that
hold
weed
on.
comes pouring out of the thing.
Hold on. Time out, Ollie. Is it on top of the garbage?
It's in the middle.
Hold on. Oh, you said it's on the top though, right?
No, it's in the middle.
Is it still in the
And
jar?
I gotta
by
be
chance?
honest with you, dude. It's in the green garbage, so there's dog poop mixed in with it. It's no good now.
Really smart shit.
Labrador, man.
Labrador. German Shepherd, man.
Yeah, I enjoy.
That's why I do gummy
enjoy when
bears.
people do stupid things. Sarah McLaughlin.
And for a jar of weed a day, one stoner can enjoy Rick and Morty at its highest level.
I still gotta watch the new season of that.
And then they still show like the starving kids and like the sad puppy dogs. They still show all those pictures, but they're still asking for weed.
Telling you.
For just
Get
blunts a
stoned,
day,
forget
you
about
can.
Probably not a good idea.
For as little as 58 cents a day.
For as little as a pack of zigzags a day.
Pack of zigzags.
Pack of Funyuns.
Funyuns. We can get those here now.
Old Mother Hubbard.
They've been taken off. They've been taken off the ban list.
Old Mother Hubbard looked in her cupboard, but her cupboard was bare, except for 6 jars of weed.
It was garbage weed, dude. I do not feel bad about throwing it out at all. It was garbage weed.
You
was
sure it
like-
wasn't oregano?
It was like 5E
No, it was
weed.
weed.
You know
it
what I
just
mean?
it was garbage weed.
It was
No, it was
5
more like 4E, Mikey. And you know my opinion of 4E.
Oh, that
Alright?
was really okay. It was
Yeah.
bad then. Never mind.
So-
It was trash. Disregard.
So it was like Minecraft weed, Mikey.
I was gonna make that joke, but I didn't want to go there. I was like, don't whiz on the electric fence. That's probably a good idea.
Oh, some Ren and Stimpy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I kinda-
rolls downstairs, a loner in pairs, rolls
Over your neighbor's dog.
I want to hear the Ren and
Ready for a
Stimpy.
snack. If it's on your back, it's log.
I ca-
It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. It's
Yeah.
log. It's log. It's better
It's
than
better than
It's
pet.
good.
It's good.
The Ren and Stimpy theme song is no sleeper. That's a good ass. That's a tasty jam right there.
That's is that
Bum, bum,
the name of the band?
bum, bum. Bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum.
Careful,
I wanna
Mike,
say
you'll
shout-
get a copyright strike.
I kind of want to say Shadowy Men on Shadowy Planet, but that's not them. Who does that one? No, I don't need the whole thing about no life after death. Hang on.
My man is going bonkers on the bongos. I'm just looking at like the thumbnail while this song is playing. What a stupid show. These guys, Ren and Stimpy, are the two most ridiculous looking creatures I have ever. Like now that I'm actually looking at them.
oh, dude, powdered toast man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Who's
Who's like,
sleep to my
yes!
Oh my goodness.
Powdered toast man.
Look at this. Look at this.
Isn't it
You
neat?
get a Lego Stimpy.
10% off.
Fuck.
10% off?
10%
No
off.
way.
Yeah. Lego fucking Stimpy. It's not real Lego, but
Get a Lego Ren too.
and you can get a powdered toast man t-shirt. Of course the site can't be reached. It's probably a bunk site. Oh wait, what the come on. Really?
You could probably just download directions to make it with Lego. Right?
What do you mean T-Public won't fucking load?
You heard them. They're not
The
going to repeat
fuck?
themselves. Hellbound Hill.
Great
And they're-
comfort and great walk. What
Hellbound.
about
Hellbound says the song is called Dog Pound Hop.
Dog
Yes,
Pound
Dog
Hop?
Pound. And I thought it was an actual band, but it's just like four dudes, I guess. Die
Ice cream.
screaming lederhosen. Shit. you
It's
gotta
not
be
Rent.
kidding me.
It's Ren.
You're rent. Ooh, we should have like that'll be a good name for an episode when I play as like a Goliath that's going to kill all the players, and it'll be called Rend and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
Great sword, Rend.
Hmm.
Look, Cleve,
I
take
was
him.
about ready to start singing 525,600 minutes. I thought you said rent.
525,600
D&D gods will judge you.
minutes.
Copyright strike.
Nothing. Yeah, if we sound
No,
that
not for
good,
that. You won't get-
we'd have to do a damn. If we can trick
Oh
the
my
bots
goodness.
into thinking that we're the actual song, these bots have really got to be recalibrated because
They've
Yeah, they're
got
dumb
more
bots.
marijuana than Ollie, man.
right.
I can sing all right, but I can't sing as good as Neil. Neil's, yeah. Neil, whatever direction he's in, there, Neil is awesome.
I found my new T-shirt that I'm buying next.
What's that?
Hang on here. Ren and Stimpy Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does he look like a bitch?
Tell him, does he look?
And they have a log T-shirt, powdered toast man T-shirt.
You know, Ren and Stimpy is a great show. I'm glad you guys like that, but I don't think you guys really appreciate the power and fury of the Angry Beavers.
3 Angry Beavers, right? Wasn't it?
Just the two brothers.
Oh, okay, all right. That was like I was a teenager, and then like I was an adult, and then the Angry Beavers were there. I missed out on it.
It's bone-breakingly 90s funny. Not quite Rocco's Modern Life, but
Rocco was great. So was Dexter's Modern Life.
yes.
Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god, dude.
In Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab is fun.
I sing that to my cat's name is Dexter, so I'll sing that to him. Boy, he don't like it. I'm just chasing around. Deuce me the rings, and he's just like running, like no. I was like, come on, we gotta hit the high note. Come back. Stop running so fast. I think I know everyone here is an atheist and all that good stuff, but I'd like to bring forth some evidence for reincarnation. I'm pretty sure Dexter is a teenage boy because that motherfucker will not stop racing me up the stairs. And he cheats. Like he waits till I'm not paying attention and then he races me at the last second. You know what I mean? Like he'll wait at the bottom. I'm like, I'll take like halfway up the stairs and I'll turn around and he's still at the bottom. Couple more steps, turn around, still at the bottom. And he's like, what are you looking at me for? What's the big idea? Soon as I turn around, he fucking books it and just tries to beat me up the stairs.
We got the opposite problem. Ours like goes halfway up the stairs, and he will stand there and wait for you. And then as soon as you pass him by, he'll whack your like little the tendon behind your
Achilles. Yeah. He goes for the Achilles like you're a Titan. Take you out. No EVA gear needed. Attack on Titan? Anybody? Swede? Holiday? Nobody?
I keep meaning to watch it.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
Someone has a squeaky chair.
That was me.
Yeah, your mic flipped back on us.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Want me to switch it?
Yep.
Why in the fuck?
No. What? Where? Tin soldiers.
Calm down, Ollie. Calm down. You're all right.
Gorilla glue.
You're all right.
Fuck.
My limited anime exposure is Dragon Ball Z and Bleach, I think, mainly.
Oh yeah.
Kame.
There's new Bleach.
Kame.
You gotta do Naruto, man. You gotta do Naruto in One Piece.
I couldn't do. I tried Naruto. I did, and then he's like, "What was that thing he kept saying?" Like,
not the bio. Believe it.
Believe it. And I was like, "Oh my god, I want to strangle this kid."
Switch to Japanese. It's so much cooler. In Japanese is so much better because data bio, and data bio is way less annoying than believe it.
Yes, exactly.
I forget the lady's
I believe it.
I forget the lady's name. She's so sweet and she's always like super nice to fans. But God, I hate her take on Naruto. Like I just fucking hate it. It's so cringe.
No, I really do believe you because like DBZ, like yeah, I know it's not the greatest anime ever, but like whenever you watch the Japanese version versus the American version,
oh yeah,
oh my god,
yeah. The Funimation crew fucking nailed it. They fucking act like it's one of the few dubs that's, dare I say it, better than the Japanese.
Sure.
Part of it, yeah. Like part of it, there's a couple of the voice actors that do a fantastic job, and there's some of them that they're kind of shitty. Yeah. But like the guy who does Goku and King Kai are fantastic. The guy who does Vegeta and Piccolo, fantastic. The rest of them,
you're talking about Chris Schemmel and because Chris, he's an atheist too. Goku's an atheist.
Goku.
The voice actor for Goku is an atheist, and I forgot what the other guy's name is. Oh, Chris Sabat.
Sabat.
Yep. I don't know about him.
I don't think any of the Dragon Ball Z characters are atheists.
Well, there's like active.
Most of them are.
I don't know that if you can be an. I don't know if you can
interact with gods.
I was about to say I don't know if you can be an atheist and a god.
Well, I mean, they got what you got King Kai, right?
Well, you can be an atheist about other gods, I would think. Just like
there's a proven afterlife too, though, right? There's a proven afterlife in the episodes.
Yeah, they get halos.
Right. Yeah, but like you got Kami, but they just treat him like some other schmuck, you know?
They just
But
shit on
still,
them.
you meet gods, and so I don't think they're atheists. I don't think any of the characters are atheists because they actually literally interact with gods.
Ollie.
And that's funny because
man.
that's an option in like in D&D where you can have an actual like a character that doesn't believe in any gods at all, which is weird when the gods are literally demonstrable. Like
Yeah.
you can pray to them and then shit will happen immediately after them, and there's like, no, you can't fool me.
You don't believe in God? Have you ever heard of the wish spell?
Somebody tried to pitch me the idea of an atheist priest. It was like, well, how are you going to get your spells? Well, if you don't believe in any gods and you don't pray to any gods, how are you going to get your spells? Sorry, it just doesn't really fly, does
I
it?
pray to
Go to the spelling bee.
Hellbound Hillbilly wants to know, is that a PV base in the background?
Yeah, it's a PV Millennium. It's just about as old as I am. Yep.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy. It's just something I've had for a long time. And it's got a good sound to it. I'm a better bass player than I am a guitarist by far. But I don't get a chance very much anymore. I used to play in bands and stuff, and not a lot. Nothing popular. Obviously, nothing popular. But
That's why everyone
I
calls
enjoy
me
doing
Mikey.
it.
That's why everyone calls me Mikey Famine, because that's my old stage name. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start doing stuff on the internet. I'll be debating people about politics. I'm not using my fucking real name with these fucking crazy bastards.
No.
Pull up dust off that old stage name we had when we were trying to take over the world with our fucking post-hardcore band back in like 2007.
I really want. I can't share my screen. Never mind. I was thinking I was on something I could share,
Okay.
but I don't. Can I?
You can. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
The
present on there.
present button down at the bottom there.
Oh. Well, I don't need to share it anyways.
Channel deleted.
I really, really want an ESP, the LTD, the EC1000. Those things. Oh my God, I've never had a decent guitar in my life. I've been poor for most of my life, and I haven't bought like a decent guitar. But the EC1000, with some like Fishman pickups. Oh my God, dude, Fluence. That'd be great. I would love that thing.
Thanks, Native Atheist. No, I want to set up membership, but they require you to have the little emojis and stuff like that, and nobody seems to want to make any emojis for me. So
No.
We'll have our tech
What?
meet. We have to have a meeting, Neil.
Oh,
I don't know.
emojis.
We'll get-
All I want is a couple of different pictures of you and me,
I can-
and
I can-
a hashtag coins and a beer cup or something. You know, that's all.
Yeah,
I
those
can
are all
think of a
Smoking
few-
bowl.
Those-
Make sure you have a smoking bowl.
those will be taken care of, but we got a couple other things to sort out first, and then we can do that.
What do we have to sort out?
I'll talk to you after this.
But I want to know now. No.
No, I know you want to know, but I don't want to tell everybody all of our business.
Oh.
Justin, I have a Viper.
Do you have it like so? Can I see it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, nice.
A Viper? What?
Were we doing snakes now?
Oh, wicked. Oh, dude, Black Panther.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Black
Ah,
Panther.
nice.
That is badass, man. I love the cream color. Oh, dude.
I love this fucking. It's loud as shit. Like I've been playing Fender like my entire everything, and then I got like an Ibanez bass, Ibanez and then an ESP bass now. But I got this off my my buddy because he went to a 7-string. Holy shit! I didn't know guitars could do all that.
It makes a difference, doesn't it? Like I've only ever had cheap guitars, but when I play a good guitar, God, man, I can't wait. One of these days, I don't know. One of these days, if I can stick with it. Does that have the EMG pickups on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought so. Those things are really active. That's you get a lot of sound out of those.
My step up guitar before that, I went from a Bullet to a Telly, and I was like, oh, nothing fucking sounds better than a fucking Telly. This is the best guitar sound ever. And how can you beat a fucking Man, I plugged that thing. I was like, holy shit. This is a rock and roll guitar. Oh my God. It was quite the difference playing on active pickups for the first time.
Yeah, I'm sloppy, so it's going to pick up all of my bullshit. But
you can pinch like a demon.
Oh my God, yeah,
it's so nice.
If you could play, you can make some real noise on that thing. That's fantastic. I dig it.
Who do you listen to these days?
Bud, I've got like a really eclectic.
It's okay. You're among friends. It's me.
I like people like Andrew Bird, St. Vincent. I don't like, as far as like really good guitar players though. Like, I mean, we could do maybe like Symphony X. You guys know Symphony X?
Yep.
Michael Romeo,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic guitar player. They're but like I normally, like I was really into the extremely talented people, and now I don't know whether I just got lazy or what, but like I've got Tidal, and Tidal sends me recommendations every single day. So most of my playlist, I don't even know who's on this fucking thing. It's just a bunch of songs that sound good, which is that's never been me before. It's always been like I knew who all the musicians were.
Yep.
You know, everybody on all the tracks and everything like that. And now it's
the bands they were in before this band. You got to know the resume of everybody in your favorite band, or else they're not really your favorite band.
Tidal is great though. I did like Spotify whenever I had it, but like once I switched to Tidal, like they give you recommendations every single day based on what you listen to. I can't go back.
They pissed me off with the whole, well, just, the more money you get, the better bit rate you'll get. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like from a producer point of view, I'm like, you are maiming songs in the sake of money. That hurts. That cuts a little too deep. Like I said, I have a couple of songs on Tidal. I get paid more when people listen on Tidal, but
yeah, that's one of the reasons I went to them too. Is because they pay the artists more.
More is a very relative term.
Yeah, it's not very. I understand that.
Yeah, it's what 0.0067 or something for like Spotify or iTunes or something like that, and then for Tidal it'd be like 0.009. So it's like we pay 30% more to our. I'm like, oh, come on, man. You didn't even make the penny.
If you got a lot of downloads, though, I can see how it adds up. But yeah, like I hear you. Do you know Dr. Dog?
Dr. Dog.
Yeah. Shadow People these days. Where'd all the time go? This really, really good band. Like you talk about a band who really likes music. That's Dr. Dog is one really good one. Field Music. Field Music and just a couple brothers who like just play like crazy shit. I don't know, man. Like I wish that I could say like I had people that you would recognize, but I'm not.
I'm just using this. Just because I'm using this so I can find new music to listen to. That's the only reason I talk to Swede. Swede's always got that fucking sweet dank ass fucking playlist for my punk ass.
Are you actually Swedish?
Holy shit! How many bass players we got in the chat? For fuck's sakes! I didn't know you played bass, Kira. Holy shit!
Whenever I switch to like Les Claypool style strings, oh my god! I see the Les Claypool comment from Hellbell and Hillbilly.
Oh, he's
whenever I switch to
man.
When I switch to like Claypool style, I'm like, dude, ooh, it sounds so much better. Like the bass chording, sounds so much better.
Hellbound, get in here,
dude. Even with no sound on, no amplifier, nothing, it sounds so much better.
Here,
that guy's like a fucking, what do you call it? A savant when it comes to that sort of shit, man.
Yeah, maybe. I'm partially almost like like Parkinson's. So yeah.
Let me just see something here. Chat, YouTube, and Twitch alike. 1 in the chat if you play bass. 2 in the chat if you play guitar. 3 in the chat if you play something else. And if you do a 3, tell me what the something else is.
What if you don't really play anything?
Right back.
Then you get to type in a 4. or a 3, and then just say nothing.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Play
you
like the recorder and the trumpet a little bit and the triangle. I'm really good at the triangle.
Neil, I had to hide my ocarina.
Really?
Zero loves
Why?
it.
Oh,
He won't let me stop playing. He barks at me until I start playing again. So I had to feed him, and then he got distracted, and then I hit it. And now I'm scared to take it out of the damn drawer next to me because he'll see it. He sees everything.
4. I'll put 4 as vocalist.
The fucking hellbound. God damn it.
Butt trumpet. Come on, Ollie.
There's always one. There's always one.
I think Hellbound's trying to tell us he plays half a dozen other instruments besides bass and guitar. Right?
Yeah, Hellbound, get in here.
Oh, Hellbound plays everything.
There you go. Sax, clarinet, mandolin, ukulele, and synths.
I can play the kazoo as well.
That's
What?
Play the juice harp.
Go ahead and post it, Blue Cat. That's fine.
I've played piano in my day. Keyword.
I think
Mostly I sing.
I think pianos are upside down. But that's just my brain. Everybody else, it makes sense for the bass to be on the left-hand side, but it's just backwards to me.
Are you a lefty?
No. And that's what's weird.
Shit. Sage made a bowl out of a kazoo.
My
Actually,
surgeon
I always thought a
would-
kazoo would make a great bowl.
I worked at Steak and Shake one time. They had large cups, right? Just a plastic cup. I took like a box cutter knife and what was it? It was like a straw, and I took some like tinfoil and I made like a cone out of it. Stubbed that down there. I took some bubble gum from the machine out front and like made a seal around it. Yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
Do you have canned pop where you are?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get a can.
Yeah,
Just poke in one side of it.
yeah.
Bunch of holes in it. You're good to go. It's quickest, simplest, perfect little pipe that works perfect almost every time, and you can throw it away. Well, recycle.
Unless you're like me and you're fat and it's going to throw up in your system for 2 months and you can't have anything like that. So,
Dude, if I quit smoking pot today, I
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
fucking test clean for fucking 3.5 years. Come on now.
That's probably true.
There's no clean test for Ollie. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. I'm gonna drop something for you in the private chat, Justin.
okay. Is it your stuff that you got on Tidal?
I can grab that too.
Yeah, please.
But there's these guys out here, man. They make put it down music.
Skateboards.
Like you just quit. Like it's just you just listen to him. You're just like, what's the fucking point? He's played all the chords. There's no more chords left for me. I might as well just put it back in the case, let it collect some dust, sell it in about 500 years.
Of course, they're like 18. Like, how do you get that good?
That's the shit that pisses me. Like maybe it's just
Should
like
we show
Playing
him?
Guitar Hero at
it
2.
might be. It might just be
And
like
Mikey,
me
should
getting
we
over-
show him the video of Tina?
Tina's. Oh, she can almost do it.
They started playing
She's
Guitar Hero
almost
too.
there.
That's why they're so good.
Tina was 14 doing Dragon Force just
through the fire and flames.
flame just fine.
I mean, she did it mostly right. But she did better than every other 14-year-old. But I don't like to set the bar lower for younger people, especially when it comes to music and stuff like that, because your age doesn't really have to be a hurdle. And young people are capable of amazing things. Don't tell them that there is a limit. Just keep asking them to do more, and they probably will because they don't know that they can't do it. So that's why I'm weird about like young people, like the 14-year-old playing Dragon Force. like, and she got like, you know, like little small things wrong, like in the solo, like small, like not pulling off right, or doing your own variation on the solo or something like that. But I'm very shy when it comes to telling young people that they did a good job before they've done a good job, because you'll stunt them by praising them. Like the love too early can hurt their growth as musicians. Because at fucking 14, we were sight reading sheet music for like adults, for like college kids, like adults. But we didn't know that. We were like, okay, this is high school. We'll just do what the teacher tells us to do. So we just tried our best. We didn't know any better. So that's why I always tell kids, just, you can do literally everything unless I get in the way and tell you that you're not capable of it. And then now you're stuck. Now you're plateaued for no reason.
No, I hear you. Like I don't know anything about music. I just only recently started even learning anything about like the staff, bass, treble, staff. Like, I'm not an accomplished musician whatsoever. Mass respect to anybody, 14, 30, however old you are, for being able to figure out this stuff. Because to me, it's still like, it makes sense in my head. I hear things. I have a really good pitch recognition, but like, I don't know how to put it down on paper, like to express it. I've never written a song in my life. I sang in a choir with no, I haven't. No. I've only contributed. Like my brother Donnie, he was in the chat today. Fantastic. He's a great songwriter. Not like, famous or anything like that, but he's really clever. My little brother Weston plays guitar like some of these guys on the video that like you're showing me here, but me, I'm just a bass player.
I really like music.
Dude, yeah, I do. I like it.
Music.
And it makes sense here, but I like the people that can write, the people that can annotate all this stuff. Mass respect. Absolutely.
But it's a muscle like everything else, you know what I mean? So somebody who's like, I didn't grow up playing baseball. So you telling me to catch a baseball with my left hand? What the fuck? No. The glove should be in the right hand. And then you just drop the glove and then throw the ball. Like that's how you do it, because everyone,
Actually, we had a player in our league who was one-handed. He lost an arm. And that's what he did. Caught the ball, threw the glove and the ball up at the same time. Caught the ball and he pitched. He was a pitcher.
He was the pitcher.
My dad was a catcher.
A no-hitter in the pros. Only has one hand.
Wow, cool.
He would keep his glove underneath his arm.
Yeah, he holds it there and then he like switches it over.
He would throw, and then he would like throw his hand into his glove just in case it came right back at him.
How about Hillbilly?
Hey,
some
y'all.
diss tracks for us?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, there's one of the other bases.
Is it the same one? Oh, no, it's the LTD.
That's the LTD. It's easier to get to.
Hold on.
Fuck, here we go. Before we do all this, I just want to say
There it
something
is.
really cool.
Yeah, I got one too.
What's up, Neil?
Oh, can I go now? Now that you guys have whipped out your dicks all over the place, can I go now?
They're musical instruments, sir.
Sure. I wanted to say something that I found on Twitter. I found a little thing that was posted by Canada's Drag Race, where apparently, and I'm not the biggest fan of Justin Trudeau, but he does some pretty cool shit once in a while. He showed up to the show, Canada's Drag Race, and he walked in and said these words after they introduced him and stuff, and he shook everyone's hands. He says, "It doesn't matter what your background is, where you're from, or who you love. You enrich this place, and I'm proud you're all Canadians."
Good for him.
Yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Like, that's a pretty cool thing to do for a prime minister. So
And
That
we
is
elected
a
this
very
guy.
cool thing to do.
He also made pot legal.
yes,
That's how we got into power, dude. That's how we got into power.
that was one of his platform things. And well, you know what? You say that, Ollie, but then I look at all the young people that I have in my family, like my nieces and my cousins, all the girls and stuff. They're like, oh, but he's so cute.
It's all about his butt. They all love Justin Trudeau's butt.
So yeah, you know, he got elected, I guess, for multiple different reasons, but
two reasons.
I voted Liberal because I always vote Liberal here in Canada, or Green Party whenever they're running, but they didn't have a candidate in my area at the time. So.
Do you have ranked choice voting in Canada?
What
do we have?
Do you have ranked choice voting in Canada? Like, if you prefer one candidate, you put them first, and you can put you can rank them. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think we do.
No,
rank.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just get your ballot. It's got like fucking 8 or 9 people on it, and you pick the one you want, depending on the party.
Yeah.
We have more. We're not a bipartisan. We don't have just 2 parties. We have a bunch, right?
We have ranked choice voting in Maine.
Yeah.
Maine boys in Maine.
And
whatever.
Maine and Alaska. We need it all throughout the United States, because if we did, you wouldn't see these Republican motherfuckers getting sorry, my language, but getting elected.
No.
You wouldn't
How
see it happening.
fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
Motherfucker, we don't talk like that around here.
Watch your goddamn language.
Fuck you!
Look at Stephanie up there in Maine. Maine has ranked choice voting. Well, why don't you fucking share? Why don't you share some of your ranked choice votes instead of hoarding
Just
it
vote
up
for
there?
it. For fuck's sake. Get it on the ballot.
There's not enough. You guys took all of it. That is all that was left. You guys got to give us some of yours.
Yeah, fucking Alaska has fucking ranked choice voting.
Oh
Seriously,
man, that's embarrassing.
Sarah Palin's Alaska. No, she lost. She lost. Thank
Rightfully
fucking
so.
science. She lost.
Well, but they don't really like Sarah that much.
Thank the electorate.
You know the crazy thing is, Sarah Palin ran on like, I'm just the hot soccer mom. I don't have to know what any of this shit means. And then they're like, boom, bitch, Marjorie Taylor Greene, we replaced your ass. We got another dumbass, and she's cuter than you. They're like, boom, Lauren Boebert, we got another one. And then she didn't do so hard. We're like, we're back to MTG, like we always were from the first time.
Boebert was almost gone. Almost gone. Oh my God. It was so fucking 600 votes. It was like within 600 votes.
I know.
Boebert was almost gone.
Wait, she got reelected?
Yeah.
Barely. Like, seriously, within
Less
600
than
votes.
1,000 votes.
Yeah. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, you're right, though.
Denver.
It should never have even been a question. She should just never have even close. No. We got JD Vance in Ohio. Fucking JD Vance.
Oh.
They don't give a. It's like they just don't give a fuck if these people actually know what they're doing there.
No. They don't care.
Wow.
The dum-dums literally figured out they could vote themselves king of the dum-dums.
And after Bowen got elected, her husband got $1 million a year consulting job for the oil and gas industry.
Yeah.
I think that's a blessing. What a blessing in these trying times.
I will say this about Boebert. She's has a lot of goddamn gall with her thoughts and prayers over what happened in Colorado Springs.
Fuck yourself.
A lot of fucking gall. I mean, lady, you made this happen. This is on you.
Exactly. She's part of the reason why that shit happened.
Hey,
That was on you.
I'm
lady.
still sponsoring. If we have any like billionaire listeners out there, just get a little slush fund together for all LGBT people of color and atheists. Let us sit on our asses for a month. Just take care of our bills for a month and let the world let America figure out what it's going to do without us.
The general strike? Yeah.
Just let them figure out how to
Welcome to
do
syndicalism.
Let them figure out what to do with their day-to-day if we're not there. And then we can reconvene the conversations about what's it called? Qualified immunity, and about all these fucking bills that motherfuckers are trying to pass. Then we can have a more honest discussion about what needs to and doesn't need to happen.
You hit the nail on the head too, because like you have one side that has nothing to offer. Absolutely, the only thing that they have to offer is no. The only thing that they have to offer is we piss off these people who care, and that's it. That's all that they have to offer. So
Well, the beauty of being trans is that nobody gives a fuck. I mean, they literally want us to disappear,
Yeah.
and
know.
that's the way it goes.
And whether it's
and
disappearing for one group or extermination of another group or imprisonment and constant in indentured servitude, as far as I'm concerned, for the rest of their lives for another group.
Yep.
It's the same motherfuckers trying to do the same shit to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't care what you are, as long as you're not a fucking shitty human. That's all that matters to me. Don't be a shitty fucking human.
Well, then I gotta go. I didn't know Neil didn't
Yeah,
care
no,
for. I didn't know Neil didn't care for me.
You're not a shitty human, Mikey.
I'll show you. Tell me I'm not shitty.
Challenge accepted.
Hold my beer.
oh my, yeah, exactly.
What's the Swede? Can we do another round of your fill of heck thing, because that's my favorite thing. I'm putting this. We're redoing that round the horn just
All right,
because they're
Justin.
my favorite thing. Justin, listen up.
Justin, you are now Phil, Prince of Insufficient Light, ruler of heck.
Phil, Prince of Insufficient Light, ruler of
heck.
Okay, all right.
You can curse someone with a mild inconvenience.
Okay.
That's as powerful as you can get.
A mild
You don't rule
inconvenience.
hell, you rule heck.
Okay.
It's like the Walmart Equate brand.
So my example is the one I always give is the both sides of your pillow are just 2 degrees too warm. So imagine waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to flip your pillow over to feel that nice cool side. Nope. Fuck you.
Okay, Ron DeSantis always feels like he's got to pee. Like constantly.
Always?
Always.
Yeah, and then he goes to pee and he never can.
The curse is not to be specified by an individual person. It is just, what is the curse?
Yeah, you can't aim it at somebody. You just gotta
You
say
can't aim it at somebody.
Yeah, it's just
but always
he would be
having
a good
pee.
one to aim it at, but
yeah.
Always
It's a general
feeling-
curse.
Always feeling like you had to pee is pretty high up there. You're swinging pretty heavy there, Justin. That's dark, brother. Like I hate having to pee.
Every time you come to an intersection,
That can be your answer. I'm just saying you can't aim it
We can
at
go.
everybody.
Well, let's go around a couple times then. I like this one. What would you say, Justin?
what do you say?
Ron Pissantis.
Ron DeSantis.
Okay. Yeah. That's my answer. Like you've got a feeling like you've got to constantly pee. Okay.
Oh God,
I'll take that.
I gotta pee now. Just thinking about it. It's making me have to
It's like,
pee.
isn't that just being a
Oh,
woman?
let's talk about pee.
Right. Just the threat of not being able to pee just scares me.
Oh, jeez.
Ollie, you with us? I take that.
I'm
He
just
might be
getting back.
He might be taking Boomer out. All right, we're doing it around the horn. Just kind of listen for context clues so you can tell what's going on. Hellbound. hit
I
him.
know. I've been listening the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Fucking lurker.
Well, I didn't take my headset off. I just went to the other side of the room to go and make it so I don't have to pee anymore.
Now that I don't see the picture, he sounds like Chung. He sounds like Tommy Chung.
Oh, I got this wrong already. God damn it.
And the minor inconvenience that I curse people with is if you wear glasses, anytime you enter a new room,
No.
your glasses fog up.
No.
just as though you came in from out of the cold.
Easy, Stalin.
Yeah, take it easy.
Stalin.
Calm down. All right, Hellbound. Hit me
All
with
right.
that shot.
Every new pair of underwear,
No.
1 day of wear
No.
before the elastic relaxes and they drop off your ass.
Is that? I don't
Good
know if
one.
that's
I like
minor,
it.
dude. That could be more than just a minor inconvenience. I don't know.
You monster. You fucking monster.
Hellbound, I have one question for you. Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? I don't know
Oh
if mine.
my.
I don't know if mine is minor. Maybe this is more towards the extreme, but every time you clip your fingernails on the last nail, a little too far. You just
Cut the
get your,
cuticle.
So it's
bit.
painful.
You
Just so
get
your
a-
finger hurts, right? That's what you mean?
but it's not the
Not
clipping.
bleeding,
It's
but-
not the clipping that hurts. It's like after you kind of inspect the clip job, and then you move it a little bit, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's too close.
You feel like that, yeah. You feel that
Oh,
ache
that's
down
too
beneath
close.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was too close.
You've revealed the tip of the quick.
I've gone too far. I've gone too far. You can't get an accurate nail cutting length. It's too long because if you leave too much on there, that you kind of feel like you wasted your time. All right, Steph. Light it up.
Oh, golly, I don't know. I've been racking my brain. Maybe that's it. Minor inconvenience, losing your mind.
What? Oh, how about a
That's not
memory thing?
minor.
What would you like for somebody to forget?
You can never remember if you've brushed your teeth or not.
Oh my God, you monster! Oh, that's terrible. I probably brushed my
What?
I'm
teeth.
not saying you haven't. I'm not saying you haven't brushed your teeth. I'm just saying you can't remember if you have. So
You're always kind of wondering, like,
yeah, and
You
you're
gotta
never in a position where you can go and brush them when you're thinking about it.
you keep running your tongue across your teeth, but you can't tell.
It always
Exactly.
gets slimy.
Exactly.
It's always slimy.
Oh,
Yeah.
even after you brush your teeth still feel slimy. Oh no!
Calm down
Yeah,
here.
minor inconvenience. I would say a pretty good minor inconvenience would be you can never get the door all the way shut, so the door chime sounds the entire time.
I hate that. I hate that.
Ding,
All right, your turn, Neil.
ding, ding.
Exactly.
Door is ajar. Door is ajar.
Oh my
Wait
God!
a minute, the door's a fucking door. It's not a door.
It's always a little. You know how you always catch your like seatbelt sometimes in your fucking door as you're trying to close it. If that happened every time I got into a vehicle, I might lose my mind. Every time the fucking seatbelt is like dangling out of the car, so we can fucking jam up the works for me. That would suck.
Actually, mine was car related as well. So
Do it.
I think every time you get, you know how you can have preset seats and stuff now in vehicles. You can set it all up and it's good. But every time you get into your car, your seat is just so slightly out of position that it's just not comfortable, and you have to readjust it every time you get into your car.
And the auto preset is never right.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm still recovering from the PTSD of the fucking dude changing the oil who got grease on my fucking door. It was like behind the handle and I didn't see it.
It's the worst place.
I got my oil changed 3 weeks ago. I just saw it like 2 days ago. I'm like, this grease has been on my fucking car this whole time. This whole time. It's been cold. It might have gotten into the fucking clear coat. Oh, now I gotta scrub everything.
It's either that or every time you put on your shoe, there's a little rock in it.
No matter how many times you check, it's the wrong shoe.
Fuck, where's that? And you put it
It's
back
like
on. Still, there's a
no. That's
fucking
the USB.
Yeah, every time you plug a USB in, it's backwards. You never
Just
get it
can't
on
get
the
it right.
first try. You'll never get it the first try. It's always the second try.
Yeah, but then you get used to that. So you're always try it once, and you just try it once, and you flip it over and try it the other way.
And then there's Ollie to break the joke. It's a joke, Ollie. You can't.
Well, no,
break
I'm just thinking you never get it on the first
That's the problem.
4 tries, so you always have to flip it back and forth half a dozen times before it goes in.
Oh, it's like a blanket, man. You never get the long way right the first time, and then
Oh my
spin it
God!
all
There's
around.
a fucking pattern on my blanket, and I still get it wrong. I still get it wrong. Top of the order, Justin. You're up again. Let's go.
Oh, did Sweet go?
Oh,
You
I
guys
gotta
have-
go
you
again.
guys-
Every time
guys
you
have
put on a
blankets?
fresh pair of socks, you inevitably find water to step in.
At least you said water. I have pets.
Liquid.
See, I said my
It
two.
might be
So.
water.
Let's just say liquid.
No.
Room temperature liquid, so you're not sure.
No.
All right, yeah, I got one for all y'all who will make me jealous. Your lighter only lights whenever you're just about ready to give up. You have to light it as many times as possible. When you're just about ready to give up, it finally lights.
And then you reach for it, and then it goes out right when it gets there.
Oh.
I've had that happen.
Speaking of which, Justin, you know why the English language sucks? It's because every time you light your lighter gets a little lighter until it gets so light that you can't light it.
Hey, wait a minute. I did ask this before. Are you honestly Swedish?
Yes.
Okay, right on. I've only learned a
He's
little bit
Irish, too.
Swedish. I've been learning like Norwegian, so I didn't want to like piss you off or anything, but I know a
Sweden's
little bit
West
of
Coast.
Swedish. Huh?
Sweden's West Coast.
Sweden West, yes, Sweden West Coast.
Well, Justin Vachera.
So, I live in the
Think about
Midwest,
elite.
but- I live in the Midwest, but I'm a dual citizen.
Oh, right on.
I'm
So half my
Norwegian.
family still lives over there, lives in Malmo. A few cousins live up in Stockholm. But yeah.
Jag har lärt norsk i 2 år. 2 år?
I speak
think.
French, speak French, not Swedish.
Way
if
to
that makes
go.
any sense. I was
We're
actually
calling-
an exchange student in France for a couple months, but I grew up in the States. I was born here.
Right on.
But I've been across the way. Probably at least 8 times now.
I'd love to go. I want to take my wife. She's like 3rd generation, like American. Like I want to take her over there. It would be fantastic. I have dreamed. Listen, I don't believe in any kind of superstitions or anything like that. But like, I've dreamed about like not Sweden, but Norway since I was in my teens. I don't know why, but I've got to go over there someday.
Well, it's a very, very rich country that takes care of its people and has a very good reputation for social progress.
Not very kindly to the pot smokers, though, unfortunately.
Hell no.
Mm.
You can't do
Well,
none of
then
that
fuck
shit over
them.
there. You can't even have it in your system. If they blood test you, you're going to jail. You got to get blood or pee-pee. What you
I
want
didn't
to
say
do?
they were progressive. I said they took care of their people.
For the most part, they are progressive, though. They're pretty accepting of like everybody else, just not that.
Yeah.
Don't they have a red light district where you're allowed to do all that shit?
No.
Is
That's
that
Amsterdam.
yeah? That's what I was gonna say.
That
You're
happened-
talking about the Dutch.
Fucking Snoop Dogg got caught up over there in Norway for the
Yeah.
same shit. He fucking they made him drop, and he's like, "What are you talking about, man? I'm just here to do a concert." Like, you need to pee in this cup, sir. Man, he peed in that cup probably about 14 blunts. The weed man that sold him that shit, 17 leaves, some seeds, stems, all kind of bongs. Everything was in that cup. Fucking Snoop Dogg's piss test is 88% THC. Guaranteed. Poor guy.
God.
Are we still doing the minor annoyances thing, or what are we doing?
Yeah, it's Ollie Man's
He's
turn.
like, he's lighting
hot knife.
knives on fire.
Knives.
Yeah. Ollie, what are you doing?
Hot knife.
He's
You go ahead, Hellbound.
He's
Go ahead,
He's ticking
Hellbound.
off. He's ticking off a spot on my bingo card. Oh, jeez. Every morning on the way to
Sounds
work,
interesting.
Oh no.
you have just not quite enough gas to get to work.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate this. This is the
That's
worst
more than a
thing.
minor inconvenience.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
You have
a
enough
terrible
gas to get a block away from work.
Ah. And then the guy at the gas station is annoying and he always wants to talk. I hate that. Oh shit, it's my turn. I almost said something music related, like your guitar can never be in tune, but you can't tune a D string. Let's be honest. It's never been done. I would say that
fuck's sake.
I got one if you can't think of one, Mikey. Or you just said one.
I'm working on one.
oh okay.
I have Coke, I think.
Every time
I thought hold on. I thought this up all on my own. My wife totally didn't help me. Every time you go to take a drink of something, it's something different than what you thought it was.
Oh man.
Like you think you're drinking your
I
like
guess that
your
matters if
water.
you're looking forward to what it's supposed to be.
It's-
Like, oh, I'm so thirsty. Let me take a sip of Coke. And it's like, or let me take a sip of water. And it's like a Jack and Coke. It's like,
Oh, dude,
I don't want that.
No.
Or you try to, oh, I'm so thirsty. It's eggnog. No. I'm so thirsty. I want Gatorade. Nope, it's not Gatorade. It's water. Like, it's always the wrong thing.
I've had like, okay, I've had it like where I've taken a drink of water or sorry, of Sprite and thinking it was Sprite and it's water. Dude, that's terrible.
Wait, what is this stuff?
So, I would like to point out that they actually did one of these minor curses as a commercial for peanut butter, where the guy, every time he tasted peanut butter, it was like he tasted peanut butter for the very first time. Right? That would be another example of one of these minor curses.
This sounds like heaven.
How would that
So-
be? Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Well, because every time he tasted, he was like basically having an orgasm. It didn't matter where he was. He was just freaking out about it, right? So it was a curse for him because he loved peanut butter. He just freaked out about it. It was like, oh my god, what the hell is this? He'll freak out about it.
Hey, Ollie,
but-
frequent orgasms will not be kink shamed here on the 604
Yeah,
brand.
That
We
still
want
doesn't
people to be
sound like a
happy.
bad thing.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, but the thing is, it would be happening like he's at the kitchen table with his mom sitting there, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you gotta definitely no more meals with mom.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
exactly.
No.
So anyway, the minor inconvenience that knew what I would curse you with would be every time you sit down in your car,
Oh.
bird shit right in the windshield,
No.
right in driver's line of sight.
No.
Yep. Minor inconvenience. Zap.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's terrible. I hate bird poop.
Yep, me too.
What was next?
Well, it was me, Stephanie, I think.
I
or
got to
Sweet.
point out that I've been bribing the birds in my neighborhood with bread. They used to shit on my car. They've stopped shitting on my car.
Stop feeding them bread, Ollie. It's not good for them.
There's a bunch of crows that live in the neighborhood, dude, and they used
Ollie?
to shit on my car all the time.
Crows can
Hey,
eat bread.
I give them,
Crows can eat anything.
I give
No,
them a
they
piece
can't.
of bread or two every other day. They've stopped shitting on my car.
Ollie.
They still shit in my neighbor's car.
Ollie.
They're smart, dude. They're
Ollie.
smart.
Ollie.
No,
How
I
many-
don't care. I don't
how-
care if it hurts them, dude. It's saving my car.
Ollie. How many loaves of bread do you find in nature? Stop giving the birds bread. That's not what
Yep.
their food should be. They don't need bread. They need
Dude.
their food.
Ollie, stop acting like a Republican.
Yeah.
I
Once you
gotta
give
be
him
honest
rice,
with you.
Ollie, you'll
Look-
never have to deal with him again.
The bread
Yeah,
doesn't
Beck,
hurt
we
ravens,
literally just did that.
right? And crows.
Literally just did that.
So it's all right to give it to him, and it's better to me throw it in the garbage, isn't it? Because I mean, I never
No.
get. I'm one person here. I never get through a loaf of bread before it's already out of its expired date and starting to go bad. And like, got to do something with it. Throw it outside for the birds.
Bread is not good for birds. It fills them up, and then they don't eat the stuff that's good for them. Throw out crickets if you want to throw out something to feed the birds with. Throw out acorns. Throw out bird food.
You know, what do we have here? Okay, do that and then do that.
Aha.
Now I'm on bottom.
You
Not
are
for
a bottom.
long.
Oh, now I'm on top.
Let me
Now
see if
you're
I can
top.
remember. Let me see if I can remember the order. Boom. Oh. Boom. 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 Got it.
You're making me dizzy.
I remembered.
Making me dizzy.
I've thought of a bunch of great ones personally.
You have all right.
It's the
Lightning,
live stream shell game.
lightning round. Everybody go.
I just went.
And then he leaves.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Every
no fun
day
if he's
you
not here to
stub-
hear him. So
Every day you stub your toe, and then the day that it stops hurting, you stub it again.
Different toe each time, though, right?
That sounds very familiar. It's like
that's not a curse. That's what I do every fucking day.
every time your toe's about to heal, you stub the same toe again, just on that
Yep.
very last day before it's about to heal.
Yep.
That sounds really familiar. I can't think of what that's from though.
I got one.
Okay.
Every time you're walking down a flight of stairs, on that very last step,
No.
you always think there's another step.
No.
You always think there's another step. You always get
Yeah.
that jarring feeling of, oh.
And then it goes the other way where you're
That was
going
one
up
of the ones I
stairs
was
and you
thinking
think
of,
there's
Ollie.
another stair when there isn't. So you step
Yeah,
into air.
Going
and you're
up,
like,
you always think there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is.
That was one of the ones I had. Fuck.
Whenever I'm carrying something, especially carrying something upstairs, and I take that extra like little goose step up the top, I was like, I'm not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I just didn't know the steps weren't. I thought the steps were still
You
going.
need to go out. You want to
Just
go
checking.
outside?
Just want to let
I gotta
everybody
let the
know.
dog out.
How
I'll be back.
How about every time you get a text, if you want to answer the text, you have to do a CAPTCHA.
Oh my Neil. Neil. That's dark and twisted, sir.
I know.
Or you gotta put your password in every time.
Or
Okay.
you got to punch something in every time you want to answer a text. So how about no matter what it is you're trying to do, you constantly fumble. Like you go to pick up a pen, you grab it and it falls. You go to open
That's
the door with the car,
daily life,
drop
man.
the keys.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not
like
funny if
something
it's
like
true,
that.
man.
Fumbling.
Every time
Yeah.
you return to your house, no matter how you mark the keys, you're always
Oh.
one key off on the chain from the
No.
right key for the front door.
No. It takes you a minimum of 10 seconds to get your garage door opener to work.
Right.
You just got to
It
sit there and
always
click
works.
it and wait.
It always works when the person hits it while you're walking up to punch the code in.
As soon as you give up and go to punch it in. It pops
Speaking of
open.
garage door openers, I did learn something today that if you put LED lights in your in the motor that does it, it actually interferes with the signal between your opener and the garage door opener.
It
Really?
won't work anymore.
And yeah, so you cannot use an LED bulb in the
Wow.
light in your garage door opener.
I'm surprised mine even works. This shit is easily from 1913. This is the oldest garage. It runs on steam.
That's back when they opened their garage doors with ghosts.
Did they have garages in 1913?
I have to load it with
Yes,
coal
they
every
did.
morning. I have to load it
They
with
were
coal
called
every
carrying
morning.
houses back then.
It is the worst fucking thing, and we're on a hill. Like
You get like this 7-year-old boy shoveling coal in your garage.
Go on, go home early. It's your birthday after all.
Please, sir.
And he keeps begging for me to turn the fan on in the summer.
It's
Kids,
awfully hot in here, sir.
shut up. Keep shoveling. The missus will be home a few hours from now, and then you can take a break.
Because it's her
I'm
turn to
back.
shovel coal.
But our because the winds in Chicago, believe it or not, are so ridiculously strong. We had like a little microburst last winter, which was weird because it was so cold and for us to be having like thunderstorm-ish like conditions and shit. And the wind was like gusting to like 70, 80. I'm pretty sure it broke my garage door and kind of like pushed it in and bent the metal and sharded it up. So I called the maintenance company and he said, "Oh, yeah, that's broke." I'm like, "Thanks. That's why I called you. Can you fix it?" Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix it. Great. Is that gonna be a today thing? He's like, "I'll be back." And he just left and he went to Home Depot to like re-screw everything together. He botched it, but there's still the sharp metal shards in the middle of my garage door. I'm just like, "Hey, baby, maybe don't stand in the garage when you're opening it," because she's pregnant. I'm like, maybe just don't stand in there.
It's gonna be some like Final Destination shit.
How about you just get behind this big metal door?
All right, Chicago. I got one for you. Every time you drink an alcoholic beverage for the first 1.5 seconds, it is Malort.
Let's slow down.
How about
I didn't hear you
every
right.
time about every time you bring your groceries home, no matter what, there's always that one bag you can't carry.
You got to go back for the
Can't
second
carry?
trip.
Oh, you got to make an extra trip. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the extra
you have it. It
trip
doesn't matter.
bag.
The extra trip, but you always have that one extra one.
That's pretty gentle. I always have to make an extra trip. I'm a puss, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
When you have a lifetime carry lift limit of 20 pounds, yeah, I have to make lots of trips.
This time of year, I make lots of trips too because I also pick up wood pellets for the stove. So that's half a dozen trips there just to bring those in.
That's why I have a cart. I don't have to do that. How about every time you go to use the ketchup, even if you shake it, you always get that watery, squirty bit.
Oh,
Oh,
vinegar.
yeah, that's bad.
Vinegar.
oh.
Yeah, but you can do. Okay.
I like vinegar on
Yeah.
fries.
Ketchup doesn't matter.
It's a curse, Ali. You can't block it. You can't block curses. That's
Expelliarmus.
Leviosa,
I would always-
not Leviosa.
I would attempt to get around that one.
You could try.
Yep.
And then
Well-
he'd think he'd have it figured out, and then his mustard be all fucked up. You know, like that's how they get you. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
But how about if you have shoes with laces, it doesn't matter how hard you try, they always come undone.
Is that a minor
That's
inconvenience?
my son.
Yeah.
That is my son. Like all the way.
That's Miles Morales, man. That was a lifestyle choice.
No matter what book you pick up, it's by J.K. Rowling.
Oh,
Man, you want to talk about a fall from grace? Damn, girl, you literally had the fucking bag right there. This is a lesson to let me full screen myself because motherfuckers don't be hearing me when I be saying shit. Hey, you dickhead, you're already rich and famous. Shut up. Just don't talk. Talk less.
Here you go.
Just talk less. Just
That's all
don't
you got to
say nothing.
do. Shut the
Because-
fuck up. That's
Because honestly, unless you're telling me what Harry Potter's dad's favorite color was, I don't fucking care what you have to say. No one cares what celebrities' takes on political issues are. So shut up. You're the Harry Potter gal. That's your job. Write Harry Potter. That's how you help society. Stop ruining yourself by telling everybody your ridiculously bigoted views. Talk too much. Say less.
yeah, no shit. How about every time you get
Don't
nice and
get on
comfy
a
on the
plane with
couch?
Nick Fuentes.
That was all garbled
Every time you
together there.
Don't get on a plane
Yeah.
with Nick Fuentes.
Jeez. Oh yeah, that's Trump's new buddy now.
How about every time you get on a plane, he's sitting next to you?
No! there's a cranky
Dude, how could
2-year
that possibly be a minor inconvenience? Because they'd be booking me for murder charges by the end of the flight, right?
but
every time you get just that perfect comfort zone when you're on the couch, the remote's just out of reach.
oh my god, that's real life, dude. That's real life.
Dude, that was like
Yeah,
2
that
years.
is real life. That is real life.
Oh, did you know that with smart TVs now you can use your phone as a remote? Now it's nowadays. I'm
That
not
would
saying
mean your phone's also out of reach, though, right?
I'm just saying I'm not proud of this, but I have had the remote just out of reach, or like on like the like next to the TV, like all the way across the room, and I was feeling a little lazy and slid up on my iPhone, and there's that little button where I could interact with my TV. Yo, this smart TV technology is kind of fucking nice when you're in a pinch. It's kind of nice. I can't do much, but I can definitely switch movies on Netflix. Buy me some time.
Every work weekday, or let's just say every weekday, you wake up 15 minutes before your alarm.
Oh, that is fucking criminal. Criminal.
That's a lot of people's life, though, dude.
I hate that. Is
Kind of my life right now. I'm always waking up 10 to 15 minutes before my alarm.
You live in hell.
I don't mind that.
That is hell. That is the worst.
Gives me the opportunity to turn off the fucking alarm before it annoys me. That's kind of good.
But then I'll oversleep.
Mm.
Because, you know, as soon as that alarm goes off, I'm going back. Sleepy me is going to take over and put me right back out. Fuck that job. You don't like that place.
No, I'm
anyway.
awake, though. Oh.
So how about every time you're lying in bed at night, it's nice and dark, you're just about to fall asleep, and you hear a mosquito.
Oh,
Turn the light on, and you can't find it, and you turn it off, and you fall back asleep. You're just about to get sleep, and it's a mosquito again.
Every camping trip ever.
Yeah, exactly.
you just hurt my feelings with that.
It's okay.
I take precautions here against that.
Do you?
In the summer, yeah.
They
Don't
can't
have to worry
survive the weed smoke.
That's kind of true.
They're just bouncing off the walls.
They can't remember what the fuck they was about to bite. What the fuck? Came in here for something.
This curtain looks kind of nice, man.
Fuck that curtain up. Bite the shit out of that curtain.
Okay, now that's just not cool.
What?
I-
You mean more context?
The app to use my phone as a remote, $20 a year.
Oh,
Ba, ba, ba.
That's actually not that bad, but still, like to charge you at all, like that's just stupid.
Bend over and take it. That's what that is.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah,
It's part of your iPhone.
Bend over and take it.
If you have an
what that
iPhone.
is.
How about every time you go to take a shower, there's just not quite enough water pressure for it to be worthwhile.
Yeah.
Dog piss shower.
Or too much.
No.
Yeah, where you are, it's like
Ooh.
laser beam.
No.
That pressure wasp baptism.
Every time you're having a shower, the hot water runs out just before you're finished rinsing. So you always get that shock of cold, and you got to spend the last 10 seconds in that absolute cold water.
Mikey, mute him. Mute him.
Welcome
out
to
of
life at
control.
my house, Ollie.
He's gone too far. You know, winding us back in. Talking. Geneva
But
Convention wouldn't save you.
Every time you're watching stuff on like YouTube and whatnot, and you go to click forward a little bit, it always goes right back to the beginning. You have to watch all.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Your,
I hate that when it does happen, though.
Your
do.
YouTube turns into an 8-track.
Yeah.
You got to watch it all the way through. You can't pause. You can pause it, but you can't watch
Cannot
anything else.
fast forward.
You can't watch
No.
anything else in the meantime.
It's an 8-track. It pauses for a minute and a half at the good part.
Oh no! You got to wait it out.
Every time you set your PVR to record a program, for some reason the program runs 5 or 10 minutes late, and you don't
no.
catch the end of it.
You missed the beginning.
They used to have a big problem with that with like sports games.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
UFC's horrible for it.
When you set it now, it always like extends out like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, you got to program it to do that. I think mine you do. I have all my UFC and racing events and stuff like that set to record for an extra half an hour or 2 hours or whatever.
On YouTube TV for the DVR thing, it actually automatically extends it for you.
There you go.
Fuck
If you meet
that.
the supermodel of your dreams, you're completely.
I just put you outside. What do you want?
That's what?
Talking to the dog.
How about your phone rings or vibrates for a quick second, and then you go to pick it up, and it's never anything there telling you why.
You just get phantom rings.
Yeah. But there's never
How many
anything
phones would you go? How many phones would you? This phone's doing that shit, dude. What do you give me a new phone? If you're taking it back, and the next one.
Oh,
it's
you
the
were
same thing.
cursed by that
Phone-
Phil from Heck guy, huh?
Yeah.
Typical Phil from Heck. We've seen it 1,000 times.
Phil from Heck. Fuck Phil.
Old Phil.
Hate Phil.
Of course, in my life, this would be a reality. Every time you get up in the middle of the night to go pee, you step on a piece of Lego.
Ooh.
Now, who could have predicted that, Neil? Who could have predicted that?
I don't know. Maybe this large pile of Lego behind me. I don't know.
Yep. The
Well,
leaning
we-
tower of Lego.
We're gonna have to send in Lego Batman to save Neil from the
It's not
fucking
fucking
Legolanche.
leaning.
The Legolanche that's gonna
Listen,
take
listen.
him out.
It does
go
look
back
like it's
and watch-
leaning. It's like this
It's just
this
the way the
angle
box
right here.
is stacked.
Yeah.
It's actually
We
the
don't
exact
care.
angle as my base neck right here. That's the angle that it's leaning.
No, he won't believe those facts. He doesn't believe that he's about to be trapped in that room forever.
How about
Well-
within every time you wake up in the morning, within the first 10 steps, so you don't know which one it is, you step on a Lego.
Neil just said that, didn't he? Or the same.
Not-
thing?
Well, yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
He was
Every time he said every time he went to
Close.
pee. Yeah.
Close.
It's the same stepping on a Lego.
I'd be preparing for each step.
Yep. I just know it was coming. Right? I'd wear
you
shoes to
step on the
bed.
Duplo.
No,
I'd be wearing shoes to bed.
Ollie,
Fuck that Lego.
Ollie, why do you sleep in combat boots? Mind your fucking business.
It's not gonna
Phil.
million. Fucking Phil.
All right, one more for me here. Every time, when you eat the pizza and you burn the roof of your mouth, you get that little dangly piece. Of
Oh
Pizza
no!
So every time you eat a piece of pizza, that happens to you. And you always get that. It takes forever to get it off.
You just
Or how
stop
about-
eating pizza, dude. You wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm-
again.
Regardless of the temperature of the pizza, you always get pizza.
Cold
Yeah,
pizza
yeah.
still
Yeah.
burns through your mouth.
Or like being a coffee guy, because I was just looking at my coffee cup. Every time you order a coffee, it's always lukewarm.
I don't mind that. I'm going to be 100%. I
No.
don't like
No.
scalding hot coffee.
Mine starts to go below 70, and I'm in the microwave.
No one speaks of
70's
your weirdo.
lukewarm.
No one speaks your weirdo units, by the way.
Oh wait a minute. Yeah, you're talking about 70
Fahrenheit.
Celsius.
Yeah, no one knows what that is.
70 Fahrenheit is definitely lukewarm.
If your
I
shit's
mean-
70 Fahrenheit, you're calling the manager.
That's a tolerable. Like it's still hot, but it's not quite lukewarm because 80-ish is about when your water gets too hot, right? After you go past 80, right?
I don't know.
Well, I was at 100 by.
No, whatever.
What's
But you get what I mean.
what is
Every
that?
time you hear your favorite song, once it's done, you hear "We Built This City on Rock and Roll."
I love that
Oh,
song.
dear.
That's a great day
You
for
get
me.
rickrolled.
How dare you?
You get rickrolled.
I love that song. How dare you?
How? Wow! It's
I
just
know, right?
another Sunday.
I know I was this close to just unfriending him for good. We built the city. It's been voted the worst rock song ever written.
We
too,
built
but-
this city on
It's not
rock
good.
and roll.
It's not good. It's not good.
Newsflash,
As
a lot of
it does get a good response out of a crowd.
newsflash, a lot of the fucking music that isn't modern to modern people isn't good. We were talking about this earlier, and then I was talking to Ollie Man the other day. Young people don't love the same music that y'all love. I don't have the affinity that everybody else has for, like, I don't know, Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is not my favorite band ever.
Okay,
not
so
because I did not
Black
because,
Sabbath's not my
because,
favorite band.
not
let's say you have,
but-
not
let's say
because
you
they're
have,
bad, but just because I wasn't there. You know what I mean? I didn't get to experience the drop, and that's very important to a musical experience.
let's say you have We Built This City on Rock and Roll.
Really?
And next to that, you've got the Talking Heads.
Oh my God.
Girlfriend is Better. Okay. So between those two, are you going to pick We Built This City on Rock and Roll?
What was my other choice?
Are you familiar with the Talking Heads?
Yeah. What's the song?
Girlfriend is Better.
How does that go?
I got a girlfriend who's better than that. Nothing is better
Oh my
than
God.
this.
That's pretty bad.
No, it's great. No, it's great. It's
Great
great.
song.
It's great.
That's pretty bad.
But
Maybe my singing is bad.
What?
I don't like I recognize that. I don't think I like that one.
This must be the place. This must be the place.
What? Like
How
bad
about
music
every
to me
time
is
you
like
hear In the Air Tonight, you get
Oh,
the
no.
timing of the drum solo wrong.
No! Why have you forsaken me, God? Anything but this. There is no truer hell.
How about every time you buy a multi flavor pack of something, your favorite one's always gone.
Oh, what the? This is
There's
criminal.
no purple Skittles in this pack, bitch. It's all green and yellow.
Or every time you buy, even if you didn't shake it, every time you buy a can of pop, it sprays everywhere when you open it up.
That was the first thing that I came up with whenever you guys told me the concept of this thing.
If you ever eat more,
I was
than
like,
one
that's too
M&M,
intense.
If you ever eat more than one M&M, the other one turns into a Skittle.
Ah!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten M&M and a Skittle together?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite flavor combo. What are you talking about? It's the best. Who doesn't like that?
I was known at work for the guy that had the worst candy dish ever because I mixed M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, and Skittles into the same bowl.
That sounds perfect to me.
You monster.
You want to know why it was perfect? Because no one could grab a handful of it and throw it in their mouth.
It's peanut butter, chocolate, and jelly.
Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you?
That sounds delightful to me.
Every time you go to the store to buy peanut butter, it's always the combo peanut butter jelly jar.
No, I love.
I like that
Goobers.
stuff, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Goobers was the shit.
How about every time you get into an elevator, somebody that was just in there farted?
Yeah.
Or you can never tell how bad your own farts are.
Oh no, you misjudge it.
Little one.
Yeah, every time you're on a date, you make like the loudest, most longest, and smelliest one of all time.
Or every fart is wet.
It was inevitable. Fart
It always
joke.
ends a little squishy. Every fart.
It was
ends with a
just
little
fucking
squishy.
inevitable. I'm just sitting there,
All
waiting,
your farts have a list.
sitting by.
All your farts have a list.
When's the fart jokes coming up? I know it's coming.
Mark that on your bingo cards, everybody.
How about every time you eat popcorn, you always get the one piece of husk way at the back of your
No!
throat?
That's every time. That's every time
I hate
anyway.
that. I hate that.
Yeah.
Or
pretty much.
one piece of husk stuck between your teeth. Oh, I hate
Yeah, but
that.
that you can get rid of. But the one that's what you're like trying to get it out of
Like right at the back of your throat.
Yeah. Yeah,
Neil knows
right
all
there by
about
your
things in the
uvula.
back of his throat.
Yeah.
Stop
Ba-dum-bum.
Behave. Behave.
I'm going to give you one of those mild curses one of these days. Remember that?
Don't
wet
fuck
fart
with him. He's got a
we're talking
staff.
about? Yes. You shall suffer from a mild inconvenience every day. Neighbors are like, stop hitting the fucking floor, asshole.
You shall not
They-
pass gas
They
ever.
lost their. They
Mild
lost
Oh, what if you couldn't
inconvenience of
fart?
That
having
would
to
be
live in
wild.
the-
You would die.
You can only burp. You couldn't fart.
The
Like a
inconvenience
hippo.
of having to live in the country north of the United States.
How about every time you
What?
had to go
What?
poop, you sit on there and you sit on there and it won't come out and it won't come. And every time you get up to leave again, you're ready to go and then you get back and it won't come out.
You have to poop every time you get out of the shower.
At least not in the shower.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
I just cleaned that fucking place, damn it.
Somebody said, I have no idea whether it's true or not, but somebody said
Why-
1 in
always-
30 people, 1 in 30 people poops in the shower.
No.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, fucking
That's just
way.
wrong.
Just say
I'm
your
telling you,
name.
I don't know if
So
it's
fucking
true.
wrong.
If
That's
you
what they
poop
said,
it-
1 in
if you
30.
poop-
That's
If you poop in the shower,
1
put a
in
1 in the
30
chat right
have-
now.
1 in 30
30
people
have
poop
in
in
their
the
life?
shower.
Like
No.
once?
Regularly.
No, like regularly, like more
Oh,
than
God.
once.
But I think we've all had this. I think we've all had the
Well,
squirt
you know.
that accidentally,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, the
Technically,
drunk
it's-
diarrhea squirt, I understand that, but to regularly
pee in
say,
the
okay,
shower all
I'm
the
in there,
time, but-
I'm going to poop?
Poop?
No.
No fucking way. No.
There's going to be like 2
You gotta
people in the
squish
chat
it
that's going to
between
be
your
like,
toes
what's
and
wrong
stick
with
it
it?
down the drain. Like, fuck that.
That's called a waffle.
That's probably what they do, Neil. Why did you have to put that picture in my head? Fuck.
You're welcome.
I just want
Gross.
whoever the 1 in 30 person is, if you're in the chat right now, put a 1 so we can block you forever. Your children's children will never know friendship. How dare you exist on our fucking plane?
Oh, shit.
I hate
That's
you.
funny.
Oh, man. God damn it. Now I got to take a dump. I'm going to go jump in the shower.
No.
Every time you
The
do
other way
it,
you can do it.
Neil comes back in 10 minutes and his hair's wet.
every time you drink coffee, not only do you have to poop, but I mean, it's like you've got
Fresh
30
air around.
seconds.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sage Ahaya says, shouldn't that be a number 2? That's fucking brilliant.
Oh, shit.
You know that trees poop?
What?
Trees poop. Yeah. Where do you think number 2 pencils come from?
I hate
Oh,
you.
geez.
You see. Good.
And if number 2 pencils are the most popular pencil, why are they still number 2?
You're
They are.
a
They're
bad
the most sold pencil in the world. Why are they still only number 2?
You're a bad person, Sweet. I don't care what anyone says about you
I
ever in
prefer
this
number
life.
4.
You're bad. You're always gonna be bad to me. Fucking number 2 pencils. I hate you.
You fuck number 2 pencils? What?
One thing I will say about this new bowl, it's a lot smaller than that other one, so I got to pack it more often.
Size isn't everything, Ollie.
Yeah,
Depends on
you
the
having
food.
the problem that you if you walk into a wall with an erection, you break your nose.
I don't understand.
You're a peckerhead. That's why.
My belly hits long before anything else. Come on now.
All right, fair.
Please pull the ride over. I'd like to get off. Please pull the ride over.
Hey,
I'd
honest-
like to get off.
Oh, shit.
Nice, man.
It's going much too quickly for me.
Well, folks, it's getting to be on the little bit later side here for me, and I want to go to bed so I can get up early enough to go and see my mom tomorrow morning. So,
Hey, Neil. Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Real quick, can you pull your mic closer to your face? You're very quiet. You've been quiet the
Am I?
whole time, but then you were on your phone, so I thought you did it on purpose. But I don't think it's on purpose now.
I don't know how. I don't know why I'm literally like 4 inches away from the mic, so I don't know how.
Yeah,
Is it
you're
angled
way louder
weird?
right now than what you were a minute ago.
Yeah.
Was I?
It-
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's like you almost like sat back. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's
Oh.
just because you got the new setup and like I know you're a little bit further away.
Yeah, a
Could
little
be
bit.
2 years.
Is it better that way or?
Way
Oh,
better.
Yes, yes. Give me those velvety,
It's-
sweet,
it-
dulcet tones.
It's like you were talking
All
above the
right.
mic.
Oh, hey, hello,
Hey, hey, hey.
hello, hello, lady.
It's time for a
Girl's got a
little
voice. Oh shit!
atheist ASMR.
Let me get my drink.
Oh, no.
Let me get my pants off because that's what you guys do, you little preverts.
There's no God, baby.
Preverts. That's just before they turn into a pervert. Is that right?
They're almost at pervert level.
Almost. Not quite.
They're at prevert level.
All right. Well, I'm going to go and play with my stick and
What?
then go to
What?
bed. This one.
All right.
Stick on the
Now-
ice.
Oh yes.
Yes. Red.
Thank you so much for letting me come on and tell a little bit of the story and everything like that. I appreciate that.
Justin, man,
awesome.
it was an absolute pleasure having you on, dude. I'm glad I met you and got you to get on here. And just so you know, if you're always welcome to jump into the after parties at any time.
Please.
Man. So just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're fun to hang with, brother. So we gotta make that happen more often. And
It's been
Ohio's
an
not that
absolute
far
pleasure to
away
meet
from
you
me.
all.
That's the other reason I do these, is because they get to meet more people, like you were saying. Who keeps banging their fucking?
Yeah.
Drums in the deep.
Banging on the gong.
Yeah.
It's not me this time.
No, not
There
me.
we go.
I didn't do it.
Get it on.
Sorry, that was mine.
Wow. What was it? Being naughty? Were you teaching it a lesson, or?
Boy.
You're muted now.
Not quite.
There you go.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, thanks again, Justin.
Thank you.
Thanks to all you guys for hanging out with Justin and Mikey and me tonight in the chat, and thanks you to everyone out there in the side chat there for hanging out with us.
You
Hope
sexy
guys enjoyed
beasts.
tonight's after party. If you missed the interview, it is linked below, and over on the interview, you'll find all of Justin's links, so you can go and stalk him on other social media places.
I have no presence. You could, but please do message me if you feel like it. But
Yeah,
I've
for
got
sure.
nothing to share.
Let's make him more active, anyways.
Force him. Force him.
That's right. And my patrons, you guys are awesome. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you all for everything you do for the show. It's much appreciated. And that's it. It's time for me to get to bed so I can take my mom out for her brunch tomorrow and cheer her up after doing the dialysis stuff that she's kind of freaking out about now. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, guys, until next time, like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
So pause.
Yeah.